So here we're given the lengths of two sides of an isosceles triangle. They're 22 and 15, and they're asking for possible values of the perimeter. So if we draw this out, so in an isosceles triangle, two sides, any two sides of the triangle are equal. So one way we could create this triangle is if the two equal sides are both 22, and this is 15. So in this case, the perimeter would be 22 plus 22 plus 15, which is 59. Or we could have the other two sides be 15 and 15, and this is 22. So that's, in this case, it's 30 plus 22 is 52. So those are the two possible values. Here, I do have to confirm that these triangles are possible. It's entirely possible in a different problem that only one triangle is possible. And for example, I have to make sure that this side is bigger than the difference, which is 0, and is less than their sum, which it is. And same as 22 has to be less than the sum, which is 37, has to be greater than the difference, which is 7. So that triangle works. And same thing here, the sum is 30, which is bigger than 22, or I should say 22 has to be less than the sum of those two, and has to be greater than the difference, which is 0. And again, 15 has to be less than the sum, which is 37, has to be greater than the difference, which is 7. So this triangle is also acceptable. It's entirely possible that you may be given a triangle where you only get one triangle. For example, if I said the two sides are 13 and 30, in this case, one triangle, I'm going to draw out just like the previous problem, say 13, 13 and 30, or 30, 30 and 13. In this case, this triangle is acceptable because 13 has to be bigger than the difference of those two, 0, and has to be less than the sum, which is 60. And then again, 30 has to be less than the sum of the other two sides, which is 43, and has to be greater than the difference, 17. So that's acceptable. But you'll notice this triangle is not possible because 30 is greater than the difference, which is 0, but their sum is 26, and this side is greater. So that triangle is not possible, because even if you make the 13 and 13 flat, I only get 26. So it's not possible for me to create a triangle with these dimensions. So you can see in this problem, you only get one possible perimeter. This in this case would be only 73. So if it's a comparison problem, you have to recognize that only one triangle is possible as opposed to the previous problem. So I just wanted to point out that you may have to test whether that resulting triangles are acceptable.